Hey, what's up, guys? Samo here. I'm back. Just doing a little update, a little video, I guess, on a couple of things I've put together. Nothing fancy though. Some of the new updates, I wouldn't say broken anything, but have definitely made combat more. I don't know. Just a lot more difficult, I guess. When the game drops, I mean, resources probably won't make it so ridiculous. But right now, when everything is just unlimited resources, as far as you can just put down whatever you want, then yeah. Anyway, I'll show you guys a couple of things here. So we just got a little testing thing here. A 5-block piece of armor for the heavy armor and for the light armor. It's a really simple test, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. No, we're going to do this one first, just because it's the old armor. So why not? Alright, and there we go. Okay, so that didn't even get through the 5 layers. So yeah, I think that was about average. Whoa. Let's blow this one up. And this is why I mean the battles are gonna be a lot more crazy. This is supposed to be a warhead, and I'm not sure what kind of warhead does 0 damage on heavy, like on armor at all, basically. But yeah, either way, they're gonna have to readjust that, or I don't know. I guess add bigger bombs or something. Because honestly, you could just take your base and build. This is 5 layers. You could build it like 10 or 20 layers deep, like in a square box or something. Let's make a cube. Nobody will break in, basically. It'd be ridiculous. Anyway, there's that. So I'll show you guys that. Down here, I want to show you guys a quick little bunkery safe refinery facility thing, I guess. I don't know, like a factory, right? I wouldn't say it's like a military bunker. It's more of a yeah, like a storage building or something. I don't know. But I built this a little while back, so it's actually on the old armor, which is alright still, but as I show you guys this, it's ridiculously fast. So you can, I guess, escape or do whatever, like close the door so fast, or open it, whoa, sometimes too fast, obviously. There, see? Alright, locks from kinda, yeah, the inside, I guess, on the side. I didn't want to put them on the top and come down on there. Oh, I think I just broke that when I slammed it down really fast. But yeah, in here is nothing special. It's just like I said, a little refinery factory. Got some refinery things and assemblers, some big storage bins. Huge entrance for bringing in cargo, I guess. In here I was going to make a missile silo, actually, back when warheads were viable. Now that there's heavy armor, it's I don't know, it's kind of pointless. I'm not sure everybody's going to be making ships out of light armor anymore, so I feel like it's pointless. Down there's some goodies and hidden stuff, so but basically, I don't know if I'd recommend building a base in an asteroid anymore, because I did find, though, that the warheads work just like they normally would on light armor on, like, the rocky material here, or asteroid stuff, whatever it's made out of. So, like, I guess it can kind of help, but I think it'd just be more of a hassle than anything to dig out a base when you could just, like I said, build a 20-layer thick square thing floating in space, and there you go, there's a bunker. Anyway, these right here are interesting. These were my bunker busters. I guess like I said, for a facility like this that's actually built into the rock, it would still work perfectly fine. Because I found that it's weird, this gigantic quote-unquote warhead is now less powerful than these rockets, which I find just ridiculous on the heavy armor. Like, this still works the same on the light armor, it still just decimates light armor, but on heavy armor, these little tiny rockets that makes no sense, do bigger and more damage than the giant warhead. Anyway, so these were just rough bunker buster designs with a little rocket thing on the front to punch a hole as deep as you want. So I got this guy pretty deep in there. I think right there is the control room. So pretty deep in there. Anyway, so then you punch a hole and then you just bail out. The thing goes in and blows a huge hole in your little tunnel that you essentially drilled with a rocket. And then I just put this here to symbolize what it would kind of look like if you did like run this as like a safe house, or just like I guess like a vault maybe. That's pretty well hidden in space. You don't notice it unless you fly right up to it and see this big thing, in which case you can color things now, so maybe you can camouflage it, because the new heavy armor, because that's what I'd use for the door anyways, and probably the whole base now, because it's constructed out of light armor, but build it out of hard and it would actually be a viable base in there. Or yeah, heavy armor, not hard armor, but yeah. And the camouflage patterns and stuff would work really good. But yeah, that's, I guess, what it just kind of look like if you had somebody docking there, sending down cargo or whatever, because probably wouldn't use the secret entrance. That would be more for if you're mining, I guess, right? You don't want people to notice you're doing an operation in the area. You don't want a gigantic ship to pull up. But yeah, just saying. And over here, we got stuff, but I don't know if you guys could see it yet. I'll look around for you here. You probably could, but if you couldn't, it's right here. It's my new, I wouldn't say an invention, because it's not an invention. I guess it's my design. Oh, by the way, guys, this, I don't know if I showed you guys this or not, but this was actually a bunker buster test. Right here. You can see the little hole it made with the little rocket, right? Punched a hole, and then notice there's a huge crater. That's where the bomb actually went. So that's how it works. Punches a hole, so you actually get inside of where you want to do, and then do some serious damage. But either way, that was the bunker buster design. Here's my new thing. May look like some other things you guys have seen online, sort of. And in a way, I guess it kind of is. But can't really be to blame for that. It's just the way the game is right now. There's only so much you can design with so little in the game. Actually, there's a lot you can do, but there's still only so much you can do. Anyway, though, this thing is my new weapon, sort of ship weapon. They notice there's big weapons and stuff, cannons on other ships, but gigantic ships that I just think were pointless, kind of useless. Sorry, this is a fully encased I don't know, I guess space tank. Something silly like that. In here we have the actual driver's seat. So it's a nice machine, I guess. It's sort of maneuverable for the most part. I'd say like well, not 100 times, but a lot more maneuverable than like a big ship back there, like that red one that I've seen people mount big turrets like this on and stuff. But I figured, why not just build like a tank design? Tanks are smaller, they mount turrets. I can just put a huge gun on it. Right now it's a 4-barrel design, but I actually did discover something. I'll probably show you guys here in a bit. Oh yeah, my turret armor, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's not a lot of gaps to get inside there. I actually got to fill in the edges, so I do actually kind of there, so you can see the edges there. But other than that, I'll show you guys here. The armor I've designed is kind of neat. I don't like this though, how that's exposed, so I might actually just close that off and stick it inside, because then I could probably lower the whole top of the tank downwards, because I roughly based it on the mouse design. If you guys couldn't kind of tell, but only this big bit here wasn't normally there. That's actually to house a few components, because there's the engines in the rear here, just like actually not in the rear mouse. The rear mouse has them in the front, but I mounted some other things in the front, so there are some components in the front, I guess. But it has a lot of layers of heavy armor. I already tested shooting at it with these things with the dual rockets on the front. So basically, not much less powerful than this cannon itself. Firing at this, and I don't know. I went at it for like days basically, and it just didn't do much. So like it did, but it didn't. So maybe I'll show you guys that at the end too. The sloping though, I'm not sure it does much at all in the game, but it looks cool, so why not, I guess, right? So I had to match the turret kind of with the shape of the actual tank, so it's more steep here, and then like long and kind of whatever here. Got the small blocks up there. Anyway, so here's the armor here. There's the driver's hatch. It's actually in there quite a bit. And then we have this front armor panel here, sloping downwards. And then we have a block here. It's almost like a guard so that things don't get in and under. That's why I gotta fill in the sides here too with some of that. And then we have some spaced armor here, kinda, I guess you want to call it that. And then, if you guys can see, there's some more right there. So if it gets actually in there, it'll hopefully ricochet into the roof and not damage anything. Or if anything, just blow a hole out the roof, which, yeah, it doesn't damage anything. Oh, and there's the little chain gun. But yeah, you can see there's like 3 layers of small blocks here right before you even get to the cockpit, I guess, or gunner's hole, whatever you want. I don't know. Anyway, so here's the inside. Yeah, there's a lot of armor actually here. You guys can see the thickness. It's really thick too. So, I think the turret actually has more armor on the rear, to be honest with you guys, than anywhere else on this whole turret itself. So now you can better see the design here with the really thick armor, and then it slopes up, so it'll bank up into where there's nothing. All my storage, or not storage, all my components are down. I have some extra power down low. Have some power mounted to this turret itself with a ton of gyroscopes. So we'll go in and get inside here. Aim this girl down a bit. And be careful though, because it's so many gyroscopes, and this thing's actually just ridiculously fast when I turn it. See, whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm actually scared, especially because my mouse is kind of funky. Whoa, see? So it's very fast. That's what you need. But this is the best part here. So we're gonna fire. Oh wait, sorry. My bad. We're gonna fire. Oof. So you can hit it at very long distances now. I'm not sure how far that is. Oh, about 650 meters. So almost just over half a kilometer. Either way, so there's that with the turret. This has a lot of gun depression, by the way, for the most part. Well, not like a super ton, but a decent amount. I gotta kind of fix this because if you point it up too high, you actually end up smashing the cockpit off the roof, and that's bad because it disappears, and then you basically end up with a ruined kind of turret-y thing. Either way, so kind of see the gun depression there. a little bit go down. It's actually not that much gun to pressure right now, but it goes lower, but for what I'm aiming at, that's pretty decent. And not to mention there's a driver's seat, so obviously you can get just any angle you want when aiming. We'll go see where I hit, if I hit. Last time I was doing this, I noticed that it didn't do too much damage. It's almost like the game now has like a distance thing if they're too far away, or maybe just light armor does better than I thought. I don't know. So it looks like we hit the engine. We didn't actually kill the engine, but we punched a hole in it, like the armor. So I guess if you were to fire again, yeah. You guys not noticed though? You can barely see it out there. It actually blends in really well with the rocks and stuff, because it's got kind of a weird shape, and the color, and the heavy armor, like I said, has that camo to it, so it blends in really well. It's almost like you can't see. You just park up literally beside an asteroid with that, and he could be a sniper. And that's kind of why I didn't want a big giant ship with a turret. I wanted something smaller with a turret, so I based it off a little tank design. It's not fancy. It's not, you know, anything like that, but it's okay. So I just want to show you guys one more other thing, because I had already actually did this yesterday. Wait, no, there. So. Actually, I probably. Oh no. Alright. There we go. Let's say I can't get it to stay there where I want it to be. So, this doesn't make a huge difference, guys, but. Okay, really? I guess we're not doing that then. Seriously? Could have swore I clicked it. Oh my gosh. Who knows? Probably add some blocks way back there too. Okay. I think that's the right way. Yep. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. This game, I fucking tell you. Hey guys. I just don't understand the weird, you have to get it at like just the perfect angle if you want to like do something like that. Otherwise it comes towards your face, and that's totally what I wanted, right? Anyway, so now that we got like a million fucking cannon barrel here. No, actually, we didn't have that many. 20 or something, I can't remember. It told me when I added them, but you guys will probably yell at me in the comments for it, whatever. Anyway, I think I'm aiming at the exact same spot, so let's go ahead. Well, it sounded a lot better. Oh, and it sounded like I got hit by some scrap metal flying through the air. So it looks like we hit it the same part, but we just missed the thing, or maybe it's just not taking damage for some weird reason, but we like ripped a huge piece out of the armor this time, coming all the way back to like here. You can see about where we must have aimed, and it came right through here, and yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure if being far away or something does less damage, but I want to try just maybe effing that guy up now, fucking him up a little bit, you know. Oh wow. Oh yeah. So I'm sorry, but I can only imagine. That's pretty much. He doesn't look that messed up. That's pretty much how you would. Oh my god, yeah, I am getting hit by scrap metal. That's pretty much how you would attack somebody, I guess, or ambush them, right? Just keep firing, keep trying to disable their ship. It's not completely disabled, but oh well, maybe, because not 100% sure. There might be extra cockpits, but I do remember the cockpit being right here. And now there's a floating engine, so yeah, and it looks like the engines don't actually blow up. They don't actually really take much damage at all, really. So I wouldn't advise aiming at the actual engines themselves. Aim just in front of them, kind of like I did right there, where it blows huge holes through the armor. Oh yeah, more holes, more holes. Oh yeah, so that thing just punches nice huge holes and everything. Yeah. Show you guys what it does to a rock, though. So this is why I was saying that bunkers, unless the bunker inside of the asteroid is made of heavy armor and, I don't know, I guess you just have a lot of time and you just don't care, that's fine, but me, I'm not. Anyways, so already, yep. Few too many clicks, but yeah. Almost like there's something explosive in there. Huh. Either way, you can see how, yeah, my point about these don't work. Asteroids don't work for protection very well anymore. You might as well just build, I guess, a bunker out in space, but that's that. Maybe I'll put the turret straight here. Ooh, see if I can't drive it a bit, because I don't think it drives the greatest, guys, but especially turn it in here with the turret on the top. Okay, so it doesn't go up very fast, obviously. Okay, let's see. Alright. Might even like break. Oh, okay. That's always good on it. I think you can lock that. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. I don't play this game enough, guys. Sorry. Whatever, something like that should be fine. Head that way anyway. So probably end up turning on its own. Anyway, there we go. Oh, not that. There we go. There. So it's a very slow mover, obviously. I could add more engines or something, but once it gets going though, aren't they? Obviously, most things do in the game. I'm just waiting for that turret just to smash out, because you're going too fast or something. The game physics can't handle it, which I find odd, because it's supposed to be a space game flying around, and half the stuff you build doesn't even work. Just falls apart. Okay, so I forgot to tell you guys, but I can't remember why, but something about when you put the engines in the back and you just have a heavy vehicle, it tends to drift upwards. Maybe I don't have enough stabilizers to push it downwards or something. Like, maybe I need engines on the front of the vehicle, but it's space. I mean, there's no air. There shouldn't really be like a thrust type of deal like that. At least in my eyes, pushing the thing upwards. It's almost like it's catching it. Close to that rock. Yeah, and that takes a big nosedive when he stops. See? Sounds like a car. kind of funny. Okay. Alright. Oh. Okay, that's good enough. Whatever. See, and then you could actually, like that, you could have them escort your ships. Because this thing's slow as heck anyway, so this thing would be just as slow. I mean, this thing's tiny with a ton of armor, so. Okay. Some decent gun elevation, see guys? Alright, some blowhole. Yeah, I was gonna say, sounded like it did a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, I didn't even get through one block. That's ridiculous. And I have like a whole square of rocket things. So either way, guys, there's the tank. Has, I'd say, at least probably 5 armors, 5 blocks, just like this thing has on the front of it. On the front glacis plate there. The front of this turret, though, is probably a bit weaker, so you could probably F the turret up pretty quickly. So, but I could redesign that. You can just put some spaced armor hanging off the front, even. Won't be too much to do. You'd even just add light armor or add antennas to the front of it. Something silly like that, I guess, if you wanted. But heavy armor does a heck of a job, so. I guess maybe I'll try just a second and see how much can go through. Like, keep firing at that piece right behind me and see how it'll go through. But this thing just looks pretty cool. So, oh, it's getting blown away. Getting blown away. Oh, it looks like we kind of blew through it, sort of. Oh yeah, sorta. A crippled, mangled E-manner that I can't really get through. Come on, let's get through the hole. Twist and turn and shoot. Yes. So there's a hole in the armor. Holy moly. Oh yeah, look at that warhead, it even on the light armor even deformed it on the other side. That's pretty cool. So there you guys go. This thing works really well if you just keep rapid firing, I guess, on heavy armor. So if you had a couple of these, oh yeah, you could do tank battles, a couple of these going up against each other. Oh yeah, so there's the design, I guess, guys. So it has like a turret ring, sort of. Some armor. See how much armor there is? The only reason this is dug out is to allow for that in there. And I might just keep this door, but put the cockpit right there, and then have him be able to walk in, but then have just that much more extra armor on the front. In front of him, so he can't get killed, really. Because you're going to have to fly third-person view anyways in this thing. Can't really do cockpit view because of the big stupid fucking TV screen. That was a good thing for the game. That's why I like the small vehicle cockpit. They should have that cockpit for fucking the big vehicles too. It's stupid. Like, that's the dumbest idea, to have a better cockpit for the small vehicles than the big fucking ones, but yeah, I get it. Big ones are supposed to go inside. Like, this is fucking Star Trek or something where we have a big TV screen where we can fucking see. Like, most of the ships I've seen actually have windows and stuff. It's almost more like a boat than anything. Anyway. Or it's a bridge. Anyway, so yeah. And then we have this thing here. I don't know if I can copy the whole fucking thing. Yeah, it's pointless. You can't really attach it like this, but this is the oh, it's gonna float away, I guess, because I'm an idiot. But yeah, I'll get inside, show you guys. So it's not that fancy. See, you got some armor here. It's not thick, like 2 blocks. So, like I said, I need to add some armor on the front of this thing. But the front of the actual tank itself is so armored, ridiculous. Just as armored as that thing with the huge. Oh no, this is actually funny. This is my old design. It was going to house the cockpit thing right there, and this block was going to be mounted in front, and then holes put in so you could see out. But like I said, you can't see because there's a big TV screen there. Anyway, guys, so that's what I want to show you guys. There wasn't much to it. Actually, maybe I grabbed the gun itself. You guys should already know how to build most of this stuff. But maybe I should show you guys. Well, not, yeah. You know what I mean, though. Because, yeah, this is all one piece, right? So you got some spaced armor, and it's super thick right up here. Like I said, here's the down piece that kind of blocks shots from coming under it. And this little block, I believe, is the one that mounts the cockpit there. Then you got the sloped upwards armor that's pretty thick to protect all your goodies from behind. So most of your components are actually probably pretty safe. It's just you in the front of that turret that's not safe. Here's the gyroscope where it mounts right there. As does basically right here is where the gyroscope inside of here goes. See, like right there. Actually, I'm missing it, but there is the mounting piece. So there's the mounting piece that goes there. Oh wait, no, sorry, that goes the mounting piece, then the wherever it's floating off, and oh, right there, that big thing, the actual turret, goes on, and then this thing goes in the turret. So there, that's how you guys do it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Might have some more stuff on Space Engineers later. Not sure. I think next thing I'm gonna do is actually build a space bunker, like floating bunker, not in an asteroid, like an actual, like maybe a fortress, kind of like how they would have had back when there was like pirates and stuff, when they're in the Caribbean, how they'd have like the forts guarding entrances to areas, stuff like that, right? So maybe there's a good area to mine some quality rock, or some just whatever resources. Maybe I'll build a little fortress. Maybe it'll have engines too. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I'm not sure. Either way, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time.